Hello everyone and welcome in my kingdom. I just did the service to my Kawasaki Versys 1000 SE and I'm gonna tell you everything about it. I have a paper so I know what was done and how much it cost me, so don't go anywhere. Well, as I mentioned, I'm just back from the Kawasaki dealer where I did 24,000 kilometers service on my bike. It is still a warranty service, that's why I'm doing it in a dealership. And I brought the bike yesterday to the dealer and I picked it up this morning. I didn't record anything from this event because I did it already twice, so there is no sense to do it again. It's just the way to the dealer and back. But I have here the bill for the job. Everything is written here, what was done on the bike, and of course all the costs. And I'm gonna tell you of course about it, because this is more important than showing you a footage where I'm riding the highway again. My Versys is still on warranty until 11 March 2024 I believe, so I had to do this service by the dealership, otherwise I would lose warranty and I don't want that. And this service, that was quite a big service actually, because the other two services which I did before, so 1000 kilometer service and 12,000, they were quite cheap, because the first one I just paid for the materials. The work was for free because I bought the bike there. The second service was a little bit more expensive. It was about 260 euro. When they did change the oil filter and check things. So it was a simple service, not so much work. It is different story. This time this is 24,000 kilometers service and there is much more things done, and of course costs are much higher. So without further ado, let's get into it. So what they did to my Versys? Well, first of all, they changed oil and oil filter, which is obvious. So I have fresh oil and brand new filter. But that's not the only thing they did. They changed as well air filter. So that means that they have to remove or open the fuel tank. But that's not the only reason why they did that, because they changed as well the spark plugs. So I have 4 new NGK spark plugs, and that of course is a labor intensive job, so the labor costs are much higher. But what else? They changed brake fluid, which is quite important I think, and they checked and they cleaned the brakes, so that's important as well. So we have spark plugs, oil filter, air filter, brake fluid, cleaning the brakes. All of that was done to my bike. And now the costs. Well, the material costs, so all the things, spark plugs, oil filter, air filter, brake fluid, all of that cost me 202 euro and 62 cents. Now the labor, they charge me for 4 hours and 16 minutes of warranty labor, which means that they did something on warranty. I'm guessing that were the brakes. That doesn't cost me anything. However, the other 4 labor hours cost me 370 euros, which bring us in total of 572 euros and 62 cents. Well, it's not as expensive as BMW service probably, but it is not cheap either. I think 570 euros is quite a lot. But yeah, I have to do it, otherwise I'm gonna lose warranty. My warranty is over in 11 March 2024, so in about 4 months. And then I'm gonna do the service myself. And that is obvious. If I do the job myself, I don't have to pay labor costs, which are here 370 euros. So I wouldn't have to pay this amount. And of course I can spare some money on materials, because the materials by the dealership, they're quite expensive. And for example, the spark plugs from NGK, they charge me 19 euro per piece, and I can easily buy them online for between 12 and 15 euros. So it is at least 5-6 euro a piece less. Oil filter, they charge me 11.57, so they cost more or less this. Maybe I can spare 1 or 2 euros, so that's not much. Oil, they charge me 55 euro for the oil. I don't remember how much cost oil, but probably same amount. They charge me for brake fluid 15 euro. I could probably buy it cheaper. And they charge me for the air filter 35 euro almost. And I can buy this filter for 20 euro online. So a few euros here, a few euros there. And if I did this service by myself, I would probably spare about 400 euros, which is quite a lot. So the next service will be done by Moto Andy in the kingdom of Moto Andy. And of course I will make a video about it for you. For now, the bike is checked and ready for the winter break. I just have to clean it a little bit because it's quite dirty. I was riding last time after the rain, so the bike gets just dirty. So that's directly end of the story. So I'm gonna end the video now. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't subscribe yet, please do, it helps. And of course, well, see you in the next one.